And we back. Shout out to everybody in the chat. You already know what time it is. It's Friday night, 9:50 p.m. I'm your host, Yon World. This is the Yon World Night Show. You already know what time it is. Y'all see the title. Build on Solana. Build on Solana. Crazy catalyst came in the market, I told y'all every time something new happened in the meme coin space and I'm aware of it, I'm going to document it. I'm going to let y'all know what's going on. And something big just happened today. So y'all know Pumpfun, right? Pumpfun, token generator. They created, it was made like last January. They made this token generator, meme coin generator. It was real smart. What Pumpfun did, the application they put out in crypto is just like a website to help people make meme coins faster. So they dropped that last year. In 1 year, they made over $500 million. Like, it was a point where Pumpfun, they probably still are, but Pumpfun was making over $1 million a day, right? And now, with all of that success, a lot of people haven't seen it. It's been a bunch of spinoffs from Pumpfun. Like Radium has made one. It was another one I forgot. PumpSwap even made their own liquidity pool, like to further, corner the market. And we seen today BonkBot. Now y'all know BonkBot. They cornered the market like by making it's a lot of bots, but they was like the first bot that I heard about on Solana, right? It was called BonkBot. So they real popular still. And BonkBot is successful. Bonk itself is a successful project. It went to multiple billions during the bull run of Solana. And they still out here. They still got relevant. I still use the BonkBot to trade to this day. And they made their own Pumpfun. Let's Bunk. Now, what's so crazy about this play or this, right, it's their own meme coin platform where you can generate meme coins, right? Just like Pumpfun. So more play. We're going to see plays come out from this platform. But they made a whole meme coin around it. And I seen it earlier today. Right, I seen it. Somebody scanned it in my chat at like 400K or 300K, and I was looking at it. Right, it was around like, I don't know what time. It was probably around 2 p.m. today. I was looking at it, and around 2 p.m. That's like around the time where I was focused. I was like locked into crypto, but that's around the time I started talking to people. I went to go get something to eat, and it was the last play I looked at, and when I look back, it was only like an hour or two. When I look, it was at from 400K, it was all the way at 4 million. 4 million. Now, what you're looking at right here, this is a 6-hour chart. 22 million in 6 hours. Right? It's 10 p.m. right now. So when it first dropped, I seen it. They scanned it in my chat. I seen it. I'm like, let's bunk. That look kind of, it like the meme coin. I'm like, that look kind of cool. And then I had just kind of looked away, but I should have got in this. Shout out to everybody who got in this. I just wanted to let y'all know, but this was a crazy ass play. This was a crazy ass play for anybody who got in and held 22 million in 1 day. What? Like, cause it was just raining super hard up here where I was at. So I dozed off again. After, because I seen him running at 4 million, I'm like, damn, that shit hit 4 million like an hour or two. And, then it started raining real heavy where I'm at. So I woke up again, shit at 20 million. But they was pushing this, everybody following, the new, it's called lessbunk.fun. This how it look, right? Let's Bunk. Create something out of nothing. Launch your own token. Feel the hype. Let the internet do the rest. So people already launching Bunk projects, right? I was looking at some by greatest market cap. You can look at them by last trade, creation time, or market cap. All right, I'm seeing what's gonna break out. If some breakout, this the first Pepe on Bunk. You know what I'm saying? I'm just looking for like the metas they be using. First this on that Bunk. They gonna obviously, it seems like they doing like this bunk out. Let's bunk everything. But yeah, it's definitely gonna be some milli plays coming from this, right? This was just the first one. Let me show you. This was just the play behind the meta, right? The let's bunk. They made this play first. I don't think it's official. I don't think it's an official BonkBot token. But they made it around the whole bunk fun shit, like with this coming out. All right, because I seen the play, then I seen all of this shit, but yeah. Then again, I was like 2 hours late. And that's the thing about crypto. Like I was telling y'all, you gotta be locked in. You know what I'm saying? And it's even like a lesson to myself, because it'd be like you would be locked in, but we all human. So it'd be like, all right, you would be focused. Because I ain't even eat. Now I ain't even eat nothing. I was up all morning. I ain't eat till like 2 o'clock. So that's another reason why I left. I was hungry. I'm like, all right, let me go get something to eat. And then that was the last play I seen. But if I would have just waited, not did nothing, I would have, But it's all good. That's just a 20 milli play. That shit crazy. 23 million. This is one day. This came out 15. So what time was that? 3 o'clock? That shit creeped up on me, bro. I wonder how high it's gonna go. Shout out to Marco in the chat. Yeah, Bonk is official. I got in around 2 milli, a good. Anybody still in this? This is a big ass play, bro. This is a big play for the day. This was the motherfucking play I was talking about earlier. This play I was talking about catching. Damn. But I'm gonna find a good one, y'all. But shout out to, this was still called in the community, and people still got in my community. So that's cool that people got in. I'm mad I ain't get it. I wanted to be it. I wanted to be doing my dance right now. I wanted to be talking my shit. I wanted to be bunked out right now. I wanted to be fully bunked out. I wanted to be fully bunked out on live. But regardless, I still got to show love. If I get in the play or not, I told y'all, I'm always keep it real. Like, if I get in, you gonna know. Oh, nigga, you gonna know. I'm posting tweets. I'm raiding shit. I'm on live like, yeah, bitch. But, yeah. Even if I don't get in it and people in my community got in it, I got to talk about it. But this play was so big, it was worth a video. The whole topic of building on Solana. And I was talking about that earlier today. It'd be funny, like, how quick you can, when you speak shit into existence, how quick you can get like results. Because I was just saying, like, building on Solana, new platforms and all type of shit on my last video before this even came out. And then, they dropped their own platform. They created something, and I was talking about like how I want to create applications and shit like that. And yeah. But this was a good play for people in the community. Bonk officially dropped their own Pumpfun. So we're gonna see how this play out. How with the bots. Because the bots we got, they was kind of surrounded around Pumpfun. All of the bots we used was surrounded around Pumpfun. They are surrounded, like the bonding tracker, early trending. I think it can have plays outside of Pumpfun, but majority are Pump. Yeah. So I wonder where some bots appear, or where they integrate the new pump or the new Let's Bunk coins. All the Let's Bunk coins, they end in bunk. That's how you know that it's a Let's Bunk coin. It look like they liquidity pool is Metatora or Metatora. Let's see about this new bunk platform. But this looks like the first. I'm surprised it ain't no. Hold on, let me do something. Let's Bunk, supported by Radium and Bunk. Classic supply. Damn, Bunk launched this bitch for real. That's a crazy entry. Got in sub 500K on Bunk. New launch pad for Bunk. Woo! I know he happy as hell right now, boy. And bro, 100 sold at 3 mil. I know he happy. Let's fucking Bunk. Damn, maybe 20 mil is an entry point. Shit. Bro, I want this shit to do a hard nose. If it do a hard nose dive, I ate. Shit, Bunk. Nigga got FOMO. Nigga want to 8. On God. Man, I put that shit on God. I put that shit on God. I think it's time for me to hop in my developer bag. For real. I keep saying that. I know I keep saying that, but I just feel like I'm capable of more. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you feel like you just capable of doing more. I just feel like I'm capable of doing like bigger shit. Like meme coins is fun, but it's like level 1 to the whole game. Cause if a nigga made a platform and made 500 million, they ain't even trade a meme coin. That's different. It's like I was watching this Birdman interview, and he kind of explained it like you could be the star player. Like that's like you could be the star meme coin trader, make all the money. You know, you could be the star player on the team, or you could be the goddamn franchise owner. You could be the nigga who owned the protocol, which all the trades is coming through. And it's just like about changing like your perspective. Kind of going from a consumer to a goddamn producer type shit. Cause right now we consuming meme coins, consuming all of this shit. But I be having like sparks of inspiration to create more, to build something, to, like an application, a program, something that people need in crypto or, outside of crypto. I think crypto it'll just be like something innovative to do it in crypto, create some type of application. Something that people need is just so obvious. Like a token generator was so obvious when you really think about it, because everybody, they making meme coins every single day. And before to make a meme coin, you had to pay a developer $1,000. It took a couple days for it to come out. Like the process on ETH was different. Now on Solana, you just download your wallet, get a JPEG, and create a Telegram or Twitter account. Or sometimes they bunch of play with no socials and just let the internet take it, So yeah, all of this development shit definitely inspiring me to be like, man, we gotta think bigger. Pumpfun made 500 million in a year, and they ain't make a trade. They ain't have to buy nothing. They was making $1 million a day. I wouldn't buy no meme coin if I had the protocol where they was launching them from. Fuck I look like? At all times, you trying to become the plug. Holy smoke. Pumpfun played at 16K. Let me see. Do you scan it? Holy smoke. Holy smoke. Holy smoke. Holy smoke. Yeah, so let's bump. Let's bump. Let's bump. Let's bump. It actually went higher too. It's sitting at 20 million right now. What did it go to? 30 million, 40 million. I don't know what that shit. Let's see, market cap. What did it go to? 29 million a day is crazy. Crazy. This reminds me of J-Proof. I wonder if they're gonna send this higher. I feel like they are. Gonna send it higher. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it overnight. I might AP in at like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. Um right before the goddamn morning shift. If this like cut down, peel back to like 10 milli, we gonna see how people treat it overnight. The bots didn't call it. Yeah, the bots didn't call this play. Somebody in my community. That's what I was looking at. Who in my community called this? Who is your shooter? We gonna take him out. She don't want to. She want my bank account. My kids got on Kiff. Adam 22. Damn, they called a motherfucking 70X in the chat. Shout out to let me make sure. Miami in November like I'm Babyface. Used to love Granny House. I made 20 in that same spot. God bless the month. Mafia like I'm Dame Dot. Notebook, paper roll. Let me rip a page out. Rose gold, paddock it. Take a nigga main down. The bots didn't call this. So I was trying to shout him out. The right person in my chat who called it. Was it Adam? Baby bump. Adam. Oh damn, he was sending me messages. I didn't even respond. But good call. Good call on called a 9X2. It was baby bump. Just ran up. Yeah. Somebody was asking me. I think it was you. Y'all was like, Yon, when the next big play? I'm like, that mug might come to today. And it did. It literally, because what time I did my live? Did I do my live early? No, I did my live at like 11. See, I did my live at like 11. Then I did my live for an hour. And, that's 12. And I was just chilling. I should stay locked in that whole time after. It'd be the 1 hour you go get a goddamn 10-piece. The 1 hour you go get a 10-piece, like now I would have stayed hungry. Tell me why I seen it at launch and ain't think nothing of it. I done seen it all. Lamborghinis, Ferraris, Porsches, Chevys, Benzes, Honda. You ain't never in your life seen a nigga this focused. Man, I seen it too. That's why I'm like, I was literally looking at it like it was the last play that I was looking at on my phone. And then I was like talking to my sister, because my mama just went out of town. So I was like making sure that everything was good. And then I was going to get something to eat. And then I saw Les Bunk pop up on motherfucking, it was on Powell. Powell had called it. I'm like, this is not the same play I was just looking at. Then he was like, yeah, Les Bunk just hit 4 million. Let's go. I'm like, that's not the same play I was just looking at a fucking hour ago, bro. And it was. I was like, I seen it literally down here. Whatever this dip was, like down here, 300 something K. And then the next time I looked at that bitch was at 4 million. So, yeah. Definitely take action. When you see something good, take action. Someone just told me about it, but I didn't put two and two together like, oh, that's the new bunk. And you know what I'm saying? I didn't, it was before I even seen this tweet. I didn't even see this tweet. I had saw this tweet after the fact, but it's all good though. I swear, it's all good. Like, you know, these plays, they come out like this. This is the meme coin market. Like, you can change your whole fucking life in one day with focus. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I was saying, like, it ain't like it's just not like a real downside, but it's like when you hit on the play, sometimes it'll make you be like, all right, I ain't gonna look as hard because because you already up on something, but you gotta keep hunting. Like, keep hunting, keep looking, keep clicking. Opportunities come back to back to back, like literally back to back to back in meme coins. So just when you think, like, all right, you know, just always look at the market. Like, always look at the market. And I'm telling myself this too, because we all human. Like, we all human. So you would be like, it'll be a time like, all right, you really locked in, you focusing on it, and then you may look away and do something. So I'm telling you, it happened to me too. Like, everybody can't just sit and stare at their phone all day, you know. But the meme coin market is so random and constant that it can sometimes play out like you'll be real focused and you'll look away or do something, and that'll be the moment when the play about to come out. So pay attention. When you focusing on something, then all these random distractions start trying to come. Like, no, what opportunity is they trying to distract me from? Well, these plays, they run like a goddamn, like the bus or the train. It come every 45 minutes to an hour. It's be a new play that ain't cooked up, created, it's sending the millions. And now that we got this new platform, it should be like some new plays come out, milli plays that's gonna come out from this. Yeah. At 5 cents. I done seen it all. We got Silver in the chat. What's good, Yon? Bunk meta printing, not gonna lie. Yeah. Shout out to everybody that got in this bunk play. Crazy. Everybody talking about it. They got support from Radium. They got support from motherfucking Pumpfun. Or no, what was that? Who was the other person that got support from? It was a tweet somewhere. They got pump. They got support from Radium. They got support from BonkBot. 60 million classic supply. 69 million. 69. They ain't even got a billion holders. Ooh. Somebody made 360 in a day. That 1% bag at 200 basically. Ooh. Shout out to everybody who got this play. This a good one. It's a good one. Them good numbers. Them good numbers right there. These plays don't send right away. I've seen less bumps in that 200K to 500K. Damn, you got in? Les Bump was the play of the day. You know, might be the play of the week. Shit, might be the play of the week. You know? If it don't dip too crazy, I'm gonna at least throw in like a soul. But I wanted to dip low enough so I can get like a guaranteed double. Like I feel like this can still go to 40 million though. I do feel like this could go to 40 million. Um, they got support from Bunk and Radium. Crazy. A lot of people, big CT people, also supporting it too. Like I said, I saw Powell giving updates on this shit. You know, Powell, he don't directly shield nothing. He just let's bunk. I'm like, this nigga just said let's bunk. Sent that bitch to 20 million. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, more plays on the way. We got Manny in the chat. What up, Yon? Market looking prime. Yeah, the market looking great. We didn't even talk about that. Let's dive into that real quick. Right now, we at 2.9 trillion. We up 1.5% over the last day. Bitcoin at 94,000 right now. Tripping. Ethereum, you know, shout out to ETH for bouncing back. ETH got the highest return this week. ETH did go down super low, 13%. Shout out on the week. Shout out to ETH. Solana, my baby, the one and only. Solana right now is at 151. It's cool. Don't panic. You know what I'm saying? This is a great number for Solana. Solana being at a 150 floor. Perfect. You know what I'm saying? We want to keep it around here. It may go under 150, above 150, but you're going to constantly see it progress from now to June. So you really don't have nothing to really worry about with the price of Solana. Stay bullish. Keep loading. We about to flip ETH. About to flip ETH market cap. The flipping is happening. That's going to be the most recent flipping we're going to see. Is a lot of flipping is going to happen in crypto. This flip that, blah, blah, blah. The most recent one, the next big one, I feel like is going to be Solana flippy. So we're going to see how that play out. Let's see how that play out this summer. This summer to next year, we should, you know, have more information on seeing how accurate that statement is. But the market is looking prime. The market looking great. I'm happy to be here. Grateful to be here. Do you think the AI bots can read bonk launches? They gonna come out with something, you know. They gonna come out with something maybe dedicated to that. Or if these platforms, if they update their software to where they can track BonkBot tokens, then the Let's Bonk tokens, then yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be something that come out though, because it looks like they're getting bonded through Metatora. I gotta do the full research on how the bonding process work, because we just had another new swap with Pump Swap. You know, they transferred all Pumpfun plays to Pump Swap, and it's like a new liquidity pool, right? They don't use Radium, so it looked like with the Let's Bonk plays they use in Metatora liquidity pool, and I feel like that's good because with Metatora you get LP rewards. So by being a top holder, let me see if that's how they got it set up. You can see it on Deck Screener if a play has LP rewards, and most of the time they come from like Metatora plays. Let me see. No, I don't got LP rewards on this. This one don't got LP rewards. How you find it? Moonshot. McDonald's official coin. Kanye can't wait. Finalize. Nobody's. See, they got some crazy LP rewards. 710,000, right? When you launch on Moonshot. I guess you gotta just launch on Moonshot for that to play out like that. But I thought it was Metator. Right. And I'll show y'all. So when your token graduates, Moon, it transfers the liquidity to Radium or Metator LP. Tokens are permanently locked. 90% of Soul rewards are airdropped to the creator wallet every 24 hours of perpetuity. We already paid out $4 million. Yeah. I thought it was something like where it went to the top 50 holders or top 200 holders. I thought it said that somewhere on there. My screen go. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I appreciate all the support. We live right now. It's Friday night, April 25th. Drop a comment if y'all want me to pull anything up. Silver said Virginia ran up. Epstein's accuser committed suicide. God. What the fuck was going on Epstein Island, bro? Freaky ass nigga. He was a freaky ass nigga. Damn. I just seen the chart doing some crazy volume. It just shot up in real time in front of my face like that. Justice for Virginia, man. Justice for Virginia. Holy smoke. Moving a little. I'll pull it back up. How can I join the chat? You can join the chat through Patreon. Link is in the description of every single video. Link also going across the bottom. I'm going to paste it though in the comments for y'all and pin it. Anybody on YouTube, y'all should be able to see this. This is the community group chat. We talk about these meme coins every day. You know what I'm saying? And it's good having a community, multiple eyes. This play was, well, not Virginia, but it's probably called Virginia, so I have to look. But this play, Let's Bunk, what the video is about, it's called in the chat 300K today. Over 70x. And this happens like, it happens so much. All you gotta do is you gotta really like take you out of the trenches or the rat race of crypto is like, so you can like make fun with it. You just gotta hit on one of these plays like this. Let's Bump, you know, a J-proof type play, a play to go to 10, 20 million, and you get in at a good entry point and go up, and it levers you to a point like we got all of this soul, or you just have more soul, and now you can trade. You can, you know, you could pick and choose what you want to get into. Go big if you want to go in a big play. You know, still play it. You can do it however you want to do once you leverage up. And to get to that point, to start the process and get to that point, all you gotta do is catch one play like this. And these plays happen Like we just called a 200 milli play. It was a fucking 80 milli, like another 100 milli play that came out this month. Multiple 10 milli plays. This a 20 milli play. You know, it was 5 milli plays. It was a bunch of plays that came out even from, you know, when I get back active on the 12th or 13th, you know, the past, 12 days, 13 days. So many plays came out, multiple $100 million plays, $10 million, like a bunch of plays that came out. And all you had to do was catch one of them, whichever one that was. Even if you missed one, you could still catch another one. That's the thing. Catch a good one. You need a good banger to kind of start your momentum off to get you up there. And then once you catch that banger, you could, you know, be smart, watch other plays, and just keep multiplying your soul. But the market not done, y'all. The market is far from over. What you seeing right here, this play right here, even if you ain't get in it, don't worry, it will be replicated. They gonna make another play to go to 10, 20 million. It's just about staying focused and getting in that one, getting a good entry point on that one and printing. But this could open up. If this open all the way up, I'm gonna get in it. Let's bunk. It's let's bunk. It gotta do, you know, gotta do some more. But it is kind of opening up. You know, I just need to get down to a good double number where I know, all right, I can at least double. I ain't trying to go for the big crate because it's already, the X's was at 300K. You got to get in low to get them real X, but it still can X. It still can, you know, still could be a 10X in this motherfucker, a 5X, this motherfucker, a 4X, you know. You wake up and it go to 100 million tomorrow. Like, what? Wake up and it should be trading at 50, 40 million. Never know. You can't doubt meme coins when they get volume and attention like this. Something new. Pump swap. What was the first pump swap play? I forgot. But I do remember like that first day when pump swap had dropped, it was like a 10 milli play. Just like how this was like less bunk drop and this went to 20 fucking milli. The first day pump swap, damn, I remember it too. I just don't know the name, but I do remember when pump swap had first dropped, it was a certain meta. It was a play that came out. That month went to 10 milli. I don't know if y'all got good memory. Who got good meme coin memory? If you got good meme coin memory, if you got good meme coin memory, you can remember all these fucking plays, then you might need to be studied. Your IQ, you know what I'm saying? I got good meme coin memory, but on a day-to-day, like I can forget. I have to go back and look on my bot, make sure, did I make a tweet about this shit? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's how I be. Let's bunk. Open up. Oh wait, I ain't even answer this question. How do you add liquidity to a coin? I just found out you can make money by adding liquidity. You add liquidity on Radium. You know, it's videos on what you talking about. It is. And people been telling me about that for years. You know, add liquidity to a coin, like to get paid to be you. It's called a liquidity provider. You be an LP provider, and then how it worked. You know, from my understanding, like you would pair, you know, an amount of SOL with to a coin with a certain range. Like, all right, I'm gonna provide liquidity for this coin from, you know, 300K to a million, right? And every trade that happens in between that range, you get fees for, and that's where the what the whole Metatora thing is. Like those fees that like liquidity providers get, they was paying them out to holders. So it is a way to become. It's called a liquidity provider. Like how to earn money. Just look up something like how to earn money being a liquidity provider on Radium. There's videos about it and explain it step by step. But there's other ways to approach crypto. You know what I'm saying? Like you could trade applications and things. Like this industry so young, it's another application with value. Just like how they making Pumpfun, it's like another application with so much value that once it's created, it will be replicated and copied by this platform and that platform. It's just about figuring out what that is first. You figure out what that is first, you can corner a market, make a lot of money. That's what Pumpfun did. They just realized everybody traded meme coins, but you had to go to developers to build a meme coin, right? You had to pay a developer. They was like, why not we make a token generator? It's just a smart idea. You make the website, you put a small fee, and now you're making fucking millions because people actually needed that in the space. And it's just about identifying needs. If you can identify like human needs and like make solutions to them, that's how billionaires become billionaires. And they it's like they solve problems for a large amount of people. Like I be thinking, like if you even think about this outside of crypto, the first thing that come to my mind is just Uber. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like the longest niggas was using taxis, and it was this whole way where we could connect with each other directly, through our phones, and we could call, somebody local. They got their own car, you know what I'm saying, that's willing to take you and pick you up. And Uber just made that connection. They made an app and put their little fee in between the connection, and boom, Uber, $1 billion company. You know what I'm saying? That's, a lot of $1 billion companies, they become like that by helping people, or they come out with a product or protocol that just everybody need. Apple, $1 trillion company, they made a phone that everybody want, like the iPhone. Majority of people want an iPhone. You know what I'm saying? What's crazy is I seen that Galaxy. I seen that new bit. I don't know what phone that was, bro. But my little cuz, he had a goddamn Galaxy on like that bitch. He pulled that bitch out. The screen, they had no rim. The screen, they had no rim on it, and it was HD quality in a bitch. But I'm saying that, so I know they be promoting Apple and iPhone real heavy. They promote iPhone. Apple so good, it's the top company in the world. They promote Apple so fucking good, but Samsung do got a good ass phone. Like Samsung got a phone, boy. You know what I'm saying? Samsung definitely got a phone. But you can see Apple. Gold is at 22 trillion. Largest financial assets in the world. Gold at 22 trillion. Apple at 3 trillion. Microsoft 2.7 trillion. Nvidia, whatever the fuck, 2.4 trillion. Bitcoin 1.9 trillion. Alphabet, that's Google, 1.9 trillion. Silver 1.9 trillion. Amazon 1.8 trillion. That boy Jeff Bezos, another. Hold on, damn. Mic check. I hope y'all can hear me. Jeff Bezos, another motherfucker that created some protocol, Amazon. See, I'm like one of them. I'm like a thinker like that. Like, bro, we gotta think big. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all seen that Birdman interview. That interview was smart. That made me respect Birdman so much more. Like I don't like podcasts where it's a group of people gossiping and discussing topics of the world. I don't like shit like that. What I like watching, if it's not no motivational content, I like watching interviews about people. Like when people get one-on-one interviews, I like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it show you more about the person. And Birdman just did this interview with Nick Cannon, but it made me understand him. Like, cause everybody like paint Birdman as a certain way, but they like if you listen to his story and what he lost all his parents, like he lost so much shit at a young age. That's why he got blessed like that at a young. He got blessed super early. You know what I'm saying? Like just imagine like you from Magnolia Projects and he signed the best record label. I mean his best record deal ever. And they gave that nigga 30 M's. And he kept all his rights, all his masters. And they gave you 30. I'm like, what the fuck? That shit was crazy how he explained how he got the deal. And like from a youngster, like they told him to be a thinker. They was like, always be a thinker. He was like, never react off emotion. Always be a thinker. You're gonna get way further. And his brother, like he was explaining everything, but that shit was a good interview. You know, I think people should watch that. I like watching interviews about people. You know, I watch even the Wayne's family. They just did an interview on Club Shay Shay, but the Wayne's family is a black family in media that I always wondered about, that never told their story. But they had a lot of big shows and like, you know, just the black culture, and they impacted like the Wayne's brother. Everybody know the Wayne's family. Them niggas impacted like the culture. So many funny ass movies, and they influenced a lot of people. But they got a big family, and they ain't really never told their story. But I like hearing about that shit. How they came up, how people came up. It'd be motivating. Let's bunk opening up a little bit. I feel like it's gonna open up overnight, and then they're gonna resend it in the morning. So, you know, this really like the play for real. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'll be looking for good plays that I only want to talk about. I don't even want to be talking about everything in the motherfucking blue sky. But I want to show y'all like the best meta, you know, top plays this everybody in the community know about. You know, we find a low entry point, we gonna find it, but join the community because, you know, they always hunting. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. Like, we all in different time zones, and you know, so, you know, shout out to everybody, anybody that has joined the chat, that shared any information you shared a play and it was a winning play, you shared some winning information to help people. That's what I want more of in the community. I respect that. I'm always acknowledge that and honor that in the community. If anybody pull up with a play, information that helps, that feeds multiple people, you will get respect in my community. So yeah, shout out to everybody that continue to drop gems. We'll continue to pull up with information, showing y'all opportunities. Just stay focused, stay locked in. You know, and that's even a message to myself. You think your opportunity is days away. You think it's about to be a long time. It's not. Your opportunity could show up tomorrow. So act like it. Wake up every day ready, you know, for opportunity, ready for a chance to change your life, because it can happen, and you have to move like the next moment could be a miracle. You got to move like the next moment could be a miracle, because it literally can. Yo, next moment, nigga. I'm not talking about years. I'm talking about 10-year plan. I'm talking about the next tomorrow when you wake up could be a day that you remember forever. So, because plays like this be happening, bro, and all you need is one. And then leverage yourself and keep going up. keep going up from there. But that's my live stream. I appreciate everybody for tapping in and listening tonight. I will be back in the morning. We're going to go over this play. But keep an eye out on this Let's Bunk. New BonkBot Pumpfun. New BonkBot Pumpfun. They ain't playing. They seen Pumpfun make $500 million. They said we need a piece of that. They said we need a piece of that, Pump. So shout out to everybody in the chat. I do appreciate all y'all. Turn up my live stream. Make sure y'all leave a like. Make sure y'all comment. Share the live stream. I will be back tomorrow morning. I'll be back tomorrow morning. It's your boy. I'm out. Peace.